You ever feel like the childlike wonder of opening packs full of random cards and sticking your favorites into a deck has been sucked out of the game? Decks today are all about optimizing hand trap ratios and playing the most optimal strategies possible, but where's the fun in that? In this series, we're trying to get to the highest rank in Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel, Master 1, by only opening Master Packs after every single win. But since we have already reached Diamond, we have entered Master Mode. Now we take 2 Master Packs after every single win. Credit to Cimo and Hausman for inventing. Playing Master Duel Masochist makes me feel like I'm playing a totally new game. But do you know what else can make you feel like you're playing a totally new game?
Are you ready to take your Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel play experience to a new level? The Untapped GG Companion is here for you. Use the deck tracker to know exactly what cards you have in your deck, and to go over any cards you aren't familiar with yet by hovering over them. It instantly updates when you draw a card, and automatically hides if you check your extra deck or graveyard. This is the perfect tool to help you master a new deck. The Untapped GG Companion also lets you import decks directly into the game in seconds. Copy any YDK or YDKE deck string, create a new deck in-game, click the Start Auto Import button, and let us take the wheel. Once the duel is over, check your win rate on your personal stats page. Brag among your friends and share your decks so they can import them into the game too. Start your path to master today by downloading the Untapped GG Companion at ygom.untapped.gg.
Alright guys, welcome back to another episode. I am extremely this season has been, the last like 2-3 seasons have been absolutely rough for us. Like they really have been. We have 2 days left in this season, meaning it's almost inconsequential what I play. I think we're in Diamond 4, not Diamond, we're in Platinum 4. So I have not played Stun in a long time. I mean, it's been literal months since I played Stun. There's been months since I played a lot of different decks because we have so many decks at this point. I have not played this in a long time. A lot of you guys are like, play this deck, play this deck. This is the deck you should be playing. It'll get you the farthest. I don't know if that's particularly true. I guess we'll check it out today. But the entire ladder, this entire, like, I've been non-stop. There's 2 episodes ago, I really should have switched to Stun. But we're going to try it out. We have pulled a lot of stuff, like another Banisher of Radiance and some other stuff. Like, we pulled 4 Barrier Statues. We've got Fossil Dyna. It just depends on how we open and if we go first. But I'm going to try out Stun one more time, and we're going to see how we do today. Alright, we won the coin flip. It's about damn time. This hand is pretty good. Wow, okay. So this hand's already pretty good. We have Ogre, Fossil Dyna, Banisher of Radiance. I don't even know which one to really summon. I know we summon this out. That's without without debate. We summon that out. I think Fossil Dyna is probably better because that locks special summoning. We set these 2 and pass, wrap this shit up. That is a great hand right there. That is about as good as it's going to get in Stun. That is, it doesn't get much better than that. It does not. Now, of course, we don't have the greatest targets for punishment, but we have targets for punishment, and that's what matters. And Storming Mirror Force to protect it. Look at this. Look at this. This isn't going anywhere. I mean, like, this isn't going to end well for him. So he summons that. We can use both, actually, here. Do we have anything that's useful that we can send? How much attacks this? 17? I think this would be better. We just save this right here for later. Yeah, it's probably smart. Yep. Yep. Dogmatica Punishment. Dogmatica Punishment, target this. Nope, don't need to do that. Sending, I think Fossil Convoy is probably the best out of all the ones to send here. Send Fossil Convoy, have a spell trap card, Destruction for later. Yeah, just, why does it keep, oh there it is. Yeah, have a spell trap card for later. Banish this target spell trap card, destroy it, so now I can destroy one of these 2 just in case he has something crazy. And on top of that now we have Banisher of Radiance. Things are looking serious. Oof. Oof, sorry opponent. Okay, so we're gonna activate. This is all, again, I don't, it's always like, I wish I was playing against like Ryzeal. That's who I really want to punish right now. I want to punish Ryzeal. I don't want to have to punish this dude any scoops. I don't want to punish this random guy who summons a left-hand shark. Like, I don't want to play against this guy when I'm playing this mean deck. Like, I don't want to do this to them. I want to run into Ryzeal and I'm going to make them cry. I don't want to make these like random, like, let me go play a fish deck. I don't want to do this to them. Okay, this is what my opponent was playing. Oof, this could have been a Masochist. Damn, this actually very well could have been a Masochist. Damn, I really apologize. Damn, I think it is a Masochist. I think it is. It's either a yeah, it is a Masochist. What an interesting deck. Yep, it's a Masochist. Damn, again, like, why do I have to run into the great people? Why do I have to run into these people when I'm playing such a villainous deck. But then when I play like then when I try to like, let me just have fun, I run into Ryziel every single time. Every single time. Like, this is definitely a masochist. Parasomnia Pillow, Sinful Spoils, the Armed Dragon, the Metaphys Armed Dragon. Like, clearly a masochist. I can't believe we haven't pulled Sangan yet. Clearly a masochist. Without a doubt, clear. Maybe even a viewer. Maybe even a person inside of our Discord. Like, it sucks. It sucks that this is the person we run into when we finally... We finally just play the stun deck. Alright, let's open up 2 master packs because we are in Platinum 4 and above. We have a holo potentially in here. Yellow glow means not a damn thing. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. Karakuri. Warrock medium. She requires too much setup. Nirvana High Palette. I don't even know how many of these we have at this point. Abyss Storm. Fire Fist Hawk. Submarine Roid attacks directly. At least that's decent, right? Attacks directly, changes the defense, 1800 defense, not bad. We have Black Dragon Ninja, 2800, Send One Ninja, blah, 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 blah. Not good enough for us, sorry. Unfortunately, we lost the coin flip. We're playing against Ryziel. We lost the coin flip. We win the coin flip against the Masochist. We lose the coin flip against Ryziel. So now we're stuck watching this unskippable cutscene right now. Which, we'll see how this goes. We have an okay hand, double Kashtira Ogre. This would have been great going first, because it cuts off a lot of effects of theirs. It cuts their, like, special summon effects, the ones to send to special. Yeah, where they are, but not any of these, but the other ones that, yeah, send 1 card from your hand graveyard. Actually, that's not even a cost, so I think they could still do this by sending. I gotta... investigate that may or may not still be doable under a Banisher of Radiance. But what is important is that a lot of the recursion would be gone, because this would all be banished, this would be banished, like a lot of the spells, all that stuff would be banished, gone. So a lot of the recursion would be gone if we had gone first, so they would have tried to. There's no way. They mix 2 decks we hate into 1 deck we hate. Again, like, personally, I don't have an issue with these 2 decks if I was playing a normal deck, but in the context of a Masochist challenge, these 2 decks are annoying. Any deck that has, like, non-stop protection in a Masochist challenge is super annoying, because you don't have SP Little Knight. You don't have, like, random target, banish, target, spin back to that. Like, you don't have that kind of stuff unless you pull it. So, it is what it is. Just gonna, yeah, put those 2 back and draw a card. See, like, that recursion would be gone. Banisher Radiance would have banished them. Alright, so as you can see, this guy is, like, really going. He's got Skull Guardian, Low, Starry Night. Yeah, the kind of, I really wish I won the coin flip against this guy. Again, you don't want to punish the Masochist. This is the guy you punish. It's actually really unfortunate. Okay, let's see what we got here. So, we've got Condemned Witch. Double Kashtira Ogre. Well, I guess we special summon Kashtira. I'm going to try to beat... I mean, like, how do I beat this? He's got... If a non-ritual monster is normal summoned, you can ritual summon 1 light ritual monster. Sure. And then this one right here gives him protection. You can't target light monsters with card effects. Not that we're going to target them, I guess. Technically, a Fiendish Chain would be a target. I can't attack, I think, anything but this right now. A Low definitely can't get attacked. This is 3,000. This is 41. We'll summon this out. We still haven't really activated anything, which is good. And then we just set 2, I guess. We can't target, what, light monsters? Opponent cannot target ritual monsters for attacks. Can't target any light monsters card effects. So both these Fiendish Chains are totally dead. Again, this is like the stuff that really kills us. It's not even like it's not even the negates here that are killing us. It's these damn protections. Like, I can't target him. Now what? Like, now I don't have non-targeting removal, so it's a rough situation. Yeah, the only one I can attack is this stupid idiot. Again, like, what kills us here isn't even like, it's like a checkmate situation. I can't attack any monster this is 41, this is the only one I can attack. I can't target anything. So I just kind of have to lose here. Like, there's nothing. There's no solution, there's no play better, there's no nothing. Like, the outrageous overprotections. It just prevents me from playing. Okay, we just won the coin flip. Oh, this is pretty good. This is really good. See, this is the one thing though about the this isn't exactly thrilling gameplay. This is like you normal summon, activate. It will give us some packs, which is kind of what I want today. I want some packs, being that I'm in Platinum 4, and I've kind of earned my way to be here. The entire, like, this has been a rough season. This season has been rough in terms of, like, 2 episodes ago, I was absolutely suffering. Every single time I try to make a play, there was a max C in the possession of my opponent. Every single time. Or if not, max C flawless. If not, or we set up a board, like, no matter what, they had an answer. So I don't even really feel bad. I only feel bad when it's a person trying to have fun. Like, that's the only time I'm like, damn, that kind of sucks. It's like somebody's playing, like, I don't know, it's like a fun deck. Predaplant. This is what I'm talking about. Like, I don't want to do this to this Predaplant player. This guy's out here trying to have fun. Of course, I go into the coin flip and draw this bomb hand against this little pentagram of demonic power over here against the guy trying to have fun. I don't draw this against Ryziel. I draw this against the guy having fun. Okay, well, at least he's fighting through it. He's going to he's going to set that. Also, we're out of the Year of Fire, so now barrier statues actually... Fire barrier statue is actually usable again, which is nice for me. So, we will normal summon that. We'll attack with this one, just attack no matter what over what he's got. Yep, he can search because this is buy split. Everything he's got in the extra deck is dark. Everything in the main deck is dark. Everything is dark. So his only chance to beat me, I'd say, is to use the trap card to put counters on everything. It's not that. The way he should beat me, if he wants to beat me, is to use the trap card to put what's it called on everything. Yeah, use the trap card to put counters on everything, turn these into level 1s, and then use the effects to steal my monsters. That's the only way to really beat me in this situation. It certainly isn't by searching pendulums. Those pendulums are not going to help him. I think the other one, this one lets him fuse. The other one, like, I forget what it does, but yeah, you can use them as material. This one lets you fusion summon. This one lets you use pendulums as materials. He's also playing Ragnarika. That's not bad, actually. That'll lower my attack. I'm almost, you know what? I'm almost cheering for the guy. I'm almost cheering for the other guy. Because, again, if this was Ryziel, I'd have the biggest grin on my face. I'd be like, listen, they deserve it. Like, they deserve it. They jump on the next trend no matter what it is. They have no interest in playing the deck that they're playing. They just play whatever's hot. But, like, so I don't feel bad punishing them. But these guys, like, this guy's trying to cook. He's trying to have a good time. He's playing Ragnarika Predaplants. I don't want to do this to him. The game always pits me against my friends. And again, there's not much gameplay here. My monologue is the gameplay. Allure of Darkness. Well, hopefully he draws the out. Again, I'm cheering for him. Hopefully, what does he need to beat me? It's not a Harpies. Harpies is enough. It's not a Raigeki. Raigeki's not enough. Is this... another Bisplip got banished. That does not search. It only searches when it hits the graveyard. Maybe setting a card. This is looking bad. This is looking bad. End phase. Okay. He probably doesn't have anything good enough. I mean, he has the monster, actually. He has... Did he search this? No, he searched this. I don't even know what happened. Yeah, he searched that. He has a banished plant. Doesn't matter because of the situation he's in. So we're going to normal summon out the aura pair. This is kind of annoying. This reduces my attack. 300. That's kind of a lot. So I guess we'll just attack. Yeah, it is kind of a 300 spread. It's 900 attack. Gone. Wiped off the board. The hell is this? Send one Predaplant. Yep, place Predaplant counters. Good. He's doing the right thing. This is smart. Going to send that. This is going to let him to search, and then he's also going to be able to place counters. That's exactly what I would have done. Smart move. Again, I'm cheering for him. And he can steal my monster. I forget which card steals the monster. Oof, who did he search? Who did he search? This guy. He can tribute one of my monsters with a Predaplant counter, but at this point I have 3 monsters that all prevent special summoning. And his monster, I think that's a tribute summon that he's doing. I think it's like a kaiju. So we're going to end phase. Yeah, this card's basically like a kaiju. This is really slow to play too in his deck, but it is what it is. He can tribute my the one with Moon Mirror Shield, which should be pretty smart. If he can even do it. I don't know if that's a special summon yet. He's going to normal summon this. My monster would be destroyed here. I could potentially use Goganda. We shall see. To keep the Aura Paragon alive and around. Yes, we'll do that. Yep, we'll send this one. Again, I wish we had something to do off of that. It sucks that we don't. It sucks that we do not have something to do off of this. We can search a fusion card, but that literally has no use whatsoever in the stun deck. It is cool though that you can send. There's a lot of cards, like we're missing a little consistency from a lot of different decks, which kind of sucks. But that's cool. Like we're missing. If we had a few more Gogandas, that would be so useful for us. Like, what is this? The Decisive Battle of Goganda. If we had a few more Decisive Battles of Goganda, we can start building decks around the fact that we have it. But because we have one, we can't really like build around it. Because if we had like 3 of this, 3 of this, and these are again these are just rares. They're just rares. If we had 3 of this and 3 of this, we could build decks around sending things to graveyard and like doing stuff. But because we don't have 3 of it, it puts us in a weird position. Alright, he's going to go to battle phase. I'm actually going to probably use Dogmatic Punishment here. Because I already used the effect of the other one, so I'm going to use Dogmatic Punishment. And this way I can destroy this monster, and I can send this guy to the graveyard, and I can pop a spell trap card, so I can finally pop this card right here, and I can get myself 900 more attack, potentially more if I draw more monsters, but I can get myself some more attack back. Alright, perfect. End phase. Nope, don't want to activate that. Alright, time to lock in. Moon Mirror Shield on another barrier statue would be absolutely absurd. Alright, so this is good. So we're going to activate this effect. Activate this to pop this one to get ourselves some more attack. Nope, don't want to do that. Activate this right here. Attach it to him. And that is 3,500 damage. Very close to game, but not quite there. Damn. Not quite there, but it is what it is. And he scoops. He took himself out. No, I feel bad. No, I feel bad. Because it has to happen. It's always like that. We never play against Snake Eye or like any of these like meta decks, or we spend so much time playing against those decks, but the second we bust out stun, we play against the best people. The salt of the earth. I don't know why. This is what my opponent was playing. It's creative. It's fun. It's innovative. It's groundbreaking. A trailblazer. That's what he is. And we did this to the poor guy. I feel bad. What can I do? Like, you know, me feeling bad doesn't help him. It is what it is. Alright, 2 more master packs. 2 more. Did I open 2 master packs, by the way, in the last one? I don't even remember. Did I open 2 master packs? I actually got to go check. Let me go check real quick. Because did I even open 2 master packs? I just realized I may not have opened 2 master packs. Let me see what I have new here. That actually threw me off. Yeah. Order obtained. I opened this stuff. And yeah, I actually did not open. So I get to open 3 master packs. Because this stuff's from the legacy tickets. All this stuff here. This stuff is from the new pack that I just opened. I get to open 3. Yeah, I messed up the math here, so I get to open 3 master packs. Worst case scenario, if I messed up the math somehow, we can I just will next episode and win a duel and then not take a pack. I don't know. It's not really. You know, maybe it's a system where I owe one. Abyss Stingray is not bad. We've got Gaia Charger. This card's not bad. You can use it with a rank 5, rank 6. Rank up the materials. It's not bad. It's a decent card to keep in mind. Hungry Burger, not happening. Heroic Challenger, Green Gadget, Draco Connection again, and the Necros Princess. Oof. I mean, the Gaia guy's not bad. Gaia Charger's not bad. He can be useful if we have rank 5s or something like that. Umbral Horror, Assault card. Once per turn, return will Assault mode activate from your hand or graveyard to the deck. Destroy a spell trap card. That'll get the brick out of our hand. At least that's nice. Mutant Fusion. I do not have enough mutants. Lilybot. Miraculous Descent. Target banished fairy. Special summon it. And it's basically call the haunted for banished fairies. Evo Branch. Another Perform Pal. And when you pendulum summon a monster, target one card in other player's pendulums and return it to the hand. Okay. When this card is normal summon, target one card in other player's pendulum and return it to the hand. I can imagine that could be useful in certain ways, but not for me. Angel 07. Yeah. Is that permanent? If this card is tribute summoned, it gains this effect. Neither player can activate monster effects. Is that permanent? Or is that during the time that it is tribute summoned? When is this act? This is very it seems kind of insane. If this card is tribute summoned against, neither player can activate monster effects. Like always? That's not too bad. That's like a vanities card. And it can be special summoned, but it doesn't get its effect, but at least it can. That actually seems pretty decent. I never read this card. I know it's an old secret rare. I never read it. I never. Neither player can activate monster effects. This actually isn't that terrible. I guess the vanities, the 2 tribute vanities is better in a certain sense, but this actually isn't even that bad of a card, honestly. This is like, I gotta double check that ruling. Is it like a permanent thing? This is our 3rd pack, by the way. But yeah, that actually doesn't seem that bad, honestly, now that I think about it. It'd be decent in a pendulum deck. We have the Street Lights here. Wakanko, Amazona Sage, Photon Karibo, Green Dustin, Snowman Effect, Madolche, Chateau. Okay, those were bullshit. Let's see what this is. Got not a bad card. This card's normal summon. Add an agent monster. Okay. Add a Hyperion. Okay. It's not actually that bad. We do have some of those. We do have and Earth is very good, so it's great pull there. You've got No Way, not again. Another Ice Jade field spell that should never have been an ultra rare in the first place. And now we have 2 of it. Why does this happen? Why does this happen? Of all the cards. Alright, we've lost this coin flip. Our opponent is playing Math Mech. Probably the same usual Cybers pile. Of this is another. Like this deck. It's like if you go first, wonderful. If you go second, it's a struggle. So he's playing Math Mech. He's gonna end on the big giant guy that's unaffected by everything. I imagine that's like a 1,000,000 attack. I have no way to stop any of this, so I just kind of have to roll with it here. Honestly, I'm thinking again, this is the last day of the season. I'm thinking to myself, is it better for me just to scoop here, get out of here, get some more packs, and then just come back? Like, is that actually better than sitting through what is most likely going to be an 8 to 10 minute combo that I have no way of interrupting in any way? And again, they're going to end on the firewall guy that's unaffected by everything. Dogmatic Punishment can't do anything. There Can Only Be One can do something, but they'd have to choose it themselves. Memories of the Adversaries, again, if he's unaffected, technically I can stop it, but if he's got a monster that's like more attack than my life points, then I can't even really use this. So Cash Tier, yeah, I honestly, just to save time, again, it's the last day of the season. I am not getting to Diamond. I am not getting to Gold. I'm not getting to, I'm just not getting to the higher rank. So we might as well leave, get a new game, get some more Master Packs. All right, we just lost the coin flip again. They're probably playing Malice. This is actually still insane. Like, we are, never mind, they're playing Despia. Might as well be Malice. But it's insane how much, like Jesus, like everywhere. Like, we are in Platinum 4, and we are playing against a deck that I would consider to be a pretty damn good deck, which is branded Despia. Like, this guy might not be the best branded Despia player, but it is kind of like outrageous that we are still playing like such amazing decks, even all the way down here. And this is a Luber of the wow, this is an alternate archer. Luber. I was like, what is that card? It's great. I actually have 2 royal rares of just a regular Luber, not the alternate art. I'm like, just randomly pulled it out of the same 10 packs, and he's got branded fusion. I'm not really worried about Despia or branded. The only thing I really worry about is, unfortunately, the main guy, which is The main guy in this deck that's annoying is just... what's his name? Mirror Jade. Like, Mirror Jade is really the problem with this deck, for us anyway. It's like, he has an end phase effect, wipes our board. His main phase effect is generally kind of annoying, the banish a monster. So in situations where I'm playing against him, a lot of times I will actually just, like, I'll activate this to search, put Necro Valley down and set these two. I wouldn't even put a monster into play, because honestly, he could just banish the monster and I lose Moon Mirror Shield and the monster, which is like super ass for me. Yep, there's Mirror Jade. In the meantime, I guess we'll talk about next season. I'm really going to be prioritizing more fun. Like, I actually am going to be... I know I'm playing Stun right now, but, like, next season, I'm actually going to be prioritizing fun. Like, the show, I'm going to take it in a direct... because the reality is, we don't have the cards to get to Master. Like, we don't. There's one Masochist ever that made it to Master, and that was a very long time ago, and they were playing... not Zodiac. Well, I guess some Zodiac, but they were playing, like... oh, this is the end phase? Okay, this isn't even that bad. They were playing Tri-Brigade stuff, but that was such a long time ago that the meta has just completely shifted. Like, there's no, I don't think you could get, if you had a constructed Tri-Brigade deck, I don't think you could get to Master. Like, it's that bad right now. So to have a fraction of a Tri-Brigade deck, oh, you gotta be kidding me. Got to be kidding me. We draw the card. We search. Okay, whatever. So we'll normal summon out, and we'll activate the Necro Valley. I think, again, we just set 2 pass. That's our the only thing we can really do. Maxi. I wasn't going to special summon anyway, but like okay, I guess, but I wasn't going to special summon anyway, so we'll do that to start. I think we just end on these 2, and just pass right here. I'm not going to normal summon. Again, there's no point to normal summon anything. Mirror Jade will just wipe it. So I might as well wait for his turn. Fiendish Chain and Dogmatic Punishment can be in effect, and I can do something. Fortunately, Necro Valley does slow down his deck significantly. Did he set the branded card? The branded, yeah, Blazing branded. He can negate everything until the end phase. Yep, he's going to place another branded continuous trap. It is what it is. I'm not really going to negate that. He's going to place the branded beasts face down. Again, nothing I can... oh, never mind. Branded lost, but whatever. Yeah, I forgot branded lost. Sometimes I forget branded lost is a continuous spell that also interacts with this. Yeah. It's going to activate brightest blazing thing. Sure. He's going to activate this. This will negate the Necro Valley until the end phase. We'll see what that actually like accomplishes, because that does let him play, but it's like, sure. Everything else is negated, by the way, his own cards too. He negated one of my cards, 3 of his own. Not the greatest math. Yeah, there's nothing I can really do about that. Sure. Foolish Burial. I'm just gonna wait for all of my activations until the battle phase. I'm gonna try to pick things off. Yeah, Foolish Burial, a tier. That is whack as hell. Does he even have anything? Or did he just send that into the abyss? I actually think he just sent that into the abyss. He doesn't even have any aquas. What? Sometimes these people will throw away the greatest plays. They really do. He's going to... Albion. Okay, sure. Sure. Okay, sure. He's going to summon back the Albion branded dragon. Sure. Okay. I'm like amazed a little bit right now. I really am. Link those 2 away into what? SP? Probably SP. Oh, the Chaos dude. Okay. Okay, so you can use that effect. Target my Necro Valley. I'm not going to allow that. I am not going to allow that. I can respawn, right? Yeah, I can respawn. He negated his own cards. That wouldn't have, you know, that would have allowed me to... If he hadn't negated this, if he hadn't negated that, I would have been able to deal with it. He's going to activate to banish a card. I don't know what that does for anybody. I don't know why we're using that right now. Fiendish Chain. He's going to banish this, and then it will resolve, I guess. Then I might as well use this then. Yeah, I might as well use this. So we'll target Mirror Jade to destroy itself, and then this will get popped. Sure, yep, that. Send this. He has to banish something. He's got to banish his own. Okay, this does not resolve. That resolves. My cards get destroyed. Next turn, we summon a light barrier statue, a moon mirror shield, and go to work. Yep, everything gets destroyed. That's fine. Nothing's on the field anyway. We can send an additional from our deck or extra deck. So, what the hell could we even send here? That's a dragon. That's a dragon. It's a machine. I can send this, but I don't have a Fallen of Alabas, so it'd just be a waste. This is a rock. Nope, no point. That would be awesome. Again, we have so much almost synergy. And I think now if I just summon the barrier statue, yeah, that resolves whatever. Okay, this actually resolves the special summon a Dogmatica or a Brand. I guess he could summon the Dogmatica girl. Yeah, her. Yeah, summons her. We do have a barrier statue that's like not the best right now. A better barrier statue would have been maybe sent to Ecclesia. It's really, you know, a fire barrier statue would have been amazing right now. With this group, Condemn the Witch does nothing in this situation. So we'll normal summon this out. Equip with Moon Mirror Shield. This is, again, I always say this, but somehow this is actually a more interactive game than watching me play against Malice with like a... Yeah, than watching me play against Malice with like a regular deck. This is actually somehow more interactive. Like trying to, if this guy was playing Branded and I was playing like something else, because the floodgates actually slow the game down enough where I can actually play. Like, they slow it down and then it becomes like, okay, now we got to make a smart play here and a smart play there. He's going to fuse into the big one that sends to the graveyard. The one that's like 2500 attack. I always forget the names of this stuff. The Grand Coil. I'm going to summon that using those two. He's going to search off the Tragedy. Yep, there it is. Again, this is not getting over the Moon Mirror Shield. I have no protection anyway, so... He can add everything, it doesn't really matter as long as... He can technically fuse my monster away if he normal summons Fallen of Albaz. Yeah, he can do all that. If he normal summons a Fallen of Albaz, he can fuse away my light barrier statue as long as he's summoning a light monster. We'll see if he is. He's gone through a significant part of his extra deck, so he's gone through this guy. This guy actually would have been disgusting. If he kept this in his extra deck, he could have used this... oh no, this requires dragon, so never mind. Never mind. The good thing is that Brandon's a little weird, where the light fusion, the Fallen of Albaz plus a light monster summons a dark monster, so fortunately, good for us. I'm going to send Saranir. Yeah, it really sucks that we drew the Necro Valley off the top, because that could have been another useful card, and I could have just searched the Necro Valley. Instead, I have kind of a monster in my hand that's stuck doing nothing anyway. I think if we could survive past this turn, we could get some real stuff done next turn. Because then we have Condemned Witch into some really good stuff. He's going to send that trap card that can add back Branded Fusion. I don't even know. I'm not even getting back Branded Fusion in this case. I think I'm getting back something else. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm getting. This guy makes semi-smart plays. He makes some smart plays sometimes. Other times he's like, let me just do some dumb shit. Yeah, now, I guess in his sake, he just ends. Okay, let's see what we do here. Oh my god. I swear to you, this deck is like somehow, like look at, like I'm playing so little monsters and so many small trap cards. I just keep opening monsters. So I'm going to normal summon this. Unfortunately, he can just activate the trap card right now. If he wants to. Never mind, he doesn't want to. Oh, he doesn't have the right materials on board to use the trap card. Okay, great. So then we can just run over stuff. So we'll run over this monster. Nope. Nope. So we'll run over that. And we'll attack directly. And then we'll main phase 2. We'll set the Forbidden Droplets. We'll pass. And during our opponent's turn, this can summon a level 4. A level 4 fairy. Specifically level 4. So not level 4 or lower, meaning we can summon Oro Paragon. Usually you want to summon the barrier statue, the light one. It's kind of crazy. We did draw like all of the bricks for all of the cards. It's actually like we drew the Necro Valley and the Commandant, and then we drew the Condemned Witch and the barrier statue before we even had that. So he's going to normal summon this. He can again fusion summon if he wants to, but I don't know what's really left. I'm more worried about, like, I'm going to let him just cycle through the light monsters. I'm just going to deal with whatever monsters are actually a problem. Yeah, I'm going to deal with whatever's the actual real problem here. Even though technically he's got, maybe I should have negated this. I don't even know what he's fusion summoning into at this point, because it has to be a light monster. He's going to go into Lubellion. And then that's just it, I guess. You can add a Branded. Or not, Fallen of Albaz. You can fusion summon again. This, can I negate this? I don't think I can negate this because it is in this chain. But I can negate whatever's coming next, so. It has to be a light monster, so again, as long as it's a light monster, we're fine. Oh, my monsters are negated? Why are my monsters negated? Oh, I can't. My monsters are not negated, but he can activate things in response. Okay. Sanctifier's annoying. Well, the fortunate thing is we still have Moon Mirror Shield. So Sanctifier is annoying, but we still have Moon Mirror Shield to protect our stuff. Now, why is Condemned Witch negated? Again, it's probably just still in this chain, that's why. Yeah, nothing really to do with this Condemned Witch. I probably, as soon as he summoned this... Yeah, as soon as he summoned this, I should have just Condemned Witch into something else. I'm going to activate this. Yep, summon Aura Paragon. Honestly, at this point, I'm just doing this just to cycle it out and get a monster in defense mode rather than attack mode. That's the only reason I even did this. This is going to get destroyed anyway, so I don't care. That was the whole point of me doing that. I just wanted to cycle it out. If he has triple tactics, that kind of sucks for me, but it is what it is. I did it so there's a lower likelihood of me drawing yet another monster. Okay, that sucks too. Because that actually negates the Moon Mirror Shield. So everything's negated on the field. And honestly, this Forbidden Droplets doesn't even really do much. Attacking the Aura Paragon. I guess I could Forbidden Droplets now and start cutting all these attacks because my monster's low in attack anyway. And it's like I have a lot of extra cards to send. Because I can send this, it's negated anyway. I can send this, it's negated anyway. I can send Commandant, it's useless right now. No, I think actually it's probably better for me to save it. Yeah, it's probably better for me to save it anyway. Yeah, it's probably better for me to save it. Yeah, I definitely should have on normal summon activated Aura Paragon. I should not have let things get this far. This is my fault. I should not have let this. Now this is a real uphill battle. Top of deck, bottom of deck. I mean, guess bottom. Yeah, I should have gone into Aura Paragon as soon as he normal summoned that card. Should not have let him fusion summon. But again, I guess it is a quick effect. I also should have just Forbidden Droplets. The Cartesia. Damn, I actually think I really blew this one. It's always like the most small, insignificant play, and it's like you always forget some random card in their extra deck that they can make. It's always some like tiny little play. And then now that he's got this looping, I think it's over now. So I should have negated this. And it's crazy because he did it earlier and nothing came of it. But then he did it this time and he just made these like MLG level plays. But like one time ago, he just was like, okay, I'm going to use Cartesia. It's not important. It's just, it went nowhere quickly. And now, like I said, I just lose. There's nothing I can really do. I drew yet another monster. I draw 5 monsters in a row. It's like insane. Yeah, no, I actually drew 5 monsters in a row in a deck that's playing like less than 10 monsters. But yeah, this is a wrap. There's nothing I can do here. I have to scoop. Nothing I can do because he just attacks me next turn. Okay, we finally won the coin flip, so let's see how this goes. The hand's not actually terrible, honestly. It's not terrible. It really depends on what he's playing, but this is not a terrible hand. So we'll special summon out the Kashtira Ogre to start. We'll start with that. We'll see what else he's got. He might have a Maxi, which is perfect. If he activates that, then we get the new stuff. I think we can go Banisher, or we can go Necro Valley. We could go, actually, probably normal summon Condemn the Witch and see what happens. That's usually a pretty good situation, because Banisher is similar enough to Necro Valley where I don't have to do both. He's going to imperm this, that's fine. He would have impermed Banisher, it makes no difference. Actually, it's fine. I actually am completely fine with him imperming this, because I actually want to resolve the other effect anyway. The one that I want to resolve the effect that summons a light barrier statue, not the effect that adds Forbidden Droplets. Forbidden Droplets is not that big of a deal. We put Chaining on. We have nothing to activate right now, which is great because the game won't bother us until it's very necessary. Which is actually something I really like about this deck. It doesn't bother us until it really matters. We're going to normal summon Shadow Mist, perfect. We're going to activate Condemn the Witch immediately. We can actually go into Aura Paragon or Light Barriers. I think Light Barrier Statue is slightly better because then that just puts way more pressure on the board right now. Going to activate Neos Fusion. Of course, the Neos monster is a light. It is a light. That sucks. That really sucks. Neos, yeah, the Neos plus the Rainbow dude is a light. What are the chances? Rainbow Dragon, yep, it is a light. Now you can do none of these effects, right? You can shuffle all monsters by sending Shadow Mist to the graveyard. Send a spell trap card, it doesn't matter. Send one card. Yep, he said he's going to shuffle all my cards back. Well, the positive thing is I can use the effective memories. Is he locked? Is he locked? Please tell me he's locked. You cannot special summon monsters afterwards. Also, we get a Rainbow Neos next turn, which actually that's positive. It does suck that we lost our monsters, but it is what it is. What can I say? We didn't even get to use the effects either. I'm just going to add a Dusted Gold. I mean, a Dusted Gold adds Dark Fusion. Dark Fusion can't be used under the effects of Necro Valley because it banishes from the graveyard. Oh, never mind. He can add Dark Contact, I guess. He's going to add new stuff. Yeah, sure. He's going to go to battle phase. I'm taking 45 either way, so I might as well take 45 and take his monster and banish it, right? So I might as well do that. Damn, Light Barrier Statue would have been crazy with a Rainbow Neos. But it's again, they always draw the out. It's like a miraculous thing. Kashtira Ogre? Oh, I'll take another one. I'll take another Kashtira Ogre, why not? I'll take another one. Summon that out. Now we can restructure the top of his deck. Summon out the Banisher of Radiance. We'll attack. Yep, activate this. Or Banisher of Radiance. Top 5 cards. Heavy Storm. Oof. What's coming up next? What is this? Shuffle one elemental hero monster you control into the deck. Special summon elemental hero with a different name from your deck. Banish this card from your graveyard. Honestly, this is like a tough one. Yeah, he can summon another elemental hero. I don't know what he's got in hand. If I banish this, then he gets Heavy Storm. And Heavy Storm destroys Necro Valley. Necro Valley stops a lot of things in Hero. So I think it's actually better just to get rid of the Heavy Storm. The EN Shuffle I'll just give him. I'd rather him draw Prisma, but like I can't banish 2 cards here. Shuffle on an elemental hero or Neospatian. Because like this card's great, but the second effect is turned off. The first effect is turned on, but I guess I'll just banish this. I think it's the right play. Yeah, do some easy damage here. Because he has to shuffle. He has to have a hero that he can give up and then summon another hero. So you do have to do quite a bit of work there. You got to have heroes in order to do those effects, which is cool. Again, I'd rather him have drawn that Prisma, but again, he's got to have a hero in order to do any of those plays, and he's got a hero. He's got a Neospatian. It is kind of insane that he drew this Neos. I don't know how many he's playing. Maybe he's playing a lot of them, and maybe it is a 60 card deck though. Like he does have multiple outs because he has Imperm, and then he's also got yeah, he's got Imperm plus the other card. He had Imperm, Neos Fusion. Like he actually drew both outs. He drew both Imperm and Neos Fusion. So he could have outed a barrier statue anyway. He's going to summon the Spirit. He's going to add Polymerization. I can't really stop this right now. Neos Fusion. That's crazy. Yeah, let's try to banish something important. 5 cards. If we can banish a copy of Neos, that would be phenomenal. Right, Geki. This counts as Neos on the field, right? Not on the field only. Honestly, out of this stuff, probably the Raigeki's the best thing against us in this combination of cards. He's going to fusion summon from the banishment. Oh, now we don't get the Neos, dude. He's going to summon Neos Lord. Target when face a monster, you can take control of it. Damn, that wraps up the game probably. That's 53. I have 16. Do I have enough to block? I don't think that I do. Can he activate this effect? I guess not. Is that enough? Nope, we lose. This shit is unreal. Sometimes it really is unreal. Sometimes it really is unreal. And people tell me, play the stun deck. It's the best deck you've got. You're sleeping on it. This is what my opponent was playing. They're playing 2 Imperms. They opened it. They're playing 2 Neos Fusion. They opened it. But then again, this guy's playing Raigeki and Harpy's Feather Duster and this stuff. So he's got a lot of outs. If he didn't open one, he'd open another. I don't know what the deal with the ratios are here. It's quite something, but what can you do? Okay, we won the coin flip again. We'll see what we can do here. We drew the Aura Paragon, but we do have Decisive Battle, so this is insane. We drew 2 Condemned Witch. We draw the card that Condemned Witch searches. That's a hard once return. We also draw the card that it summons from deck. We basically drew 4 copies of Condemned Witch. Insane. And like if you've been watching, you'd think that I've basically been drawing the same like 5 cards the entire episode. It's like actually insane. And this deck plays a ton of cards. We keep drawing the same ones. We'll activate this, and we will set 1 Forbidden Droplets because again it is a hard once per turn. So we'll set 1 and just pass on that. It is a quick play, so there's really never really a point to set 2 droplets. And then we'll see what we can do here with this. We'll put Chaining on. We'll see what he summons. He's got Exodia sleeves, but doesn't mean much. He is playing Exodia. Let me do some quick research here. Related cards. Millennium Monk related cards. Which one is Big Exodia's Dark? Alright, perfect. So if he activates, he's going to place this in the back row, right? Yeah. I'm going to keep waiting until he activates and effect the special summon. Special summon this card, add a Millennium Ankh. Yeah, right now we're going to activate the Condemned Witch. Now it sucks is if he has Call By, we're cooked. If he has Ash, we're cooked. Maxi's fine. Yeah, that's fine. Call By would have cooked us. Maxi would have cooked us. I mean, Ash would have cooked us. This one is just whatever. It's not the end of the world, so he's going to add... He just drew. He didn't get to add the Millennium Ankh. But the Millennium Ankh didn't matter anyway. The important thing is this is stuck in background. I don't have to deal with a 3000 defense monster when I just don't have an out to it. He normal summons the head of Exodia. The fortunate thing is we do have the Goganda, so I can protect it. So if they crash, he's losing his monster. I'm not losing mine. But this might be a ploy, actually, so we'll see. Yeah, end of main phase. It might be a ploy to just get me to activate something. Yeah, I'm actually just going to use the Forbidden Droplets And the reason I'm using Forbidden Droplets is, again, this is the dead card anyway. I have no more cards to search. I have no more cards to draw. To summon, I drew all of them. So it's just a 100 attack monster. I'm just going to send this to the graveyard. And the reason I'm doing this is just in case he's baiting me out by crashing here. Because if he's baiting me out by crashing, then he main phase... I use Goganda main phase 2, he Raigekis me, I'm cooked. I don't want that. So, just in case, we'll just make the smart play. Can't use that right now. Drew it out of order. We'll normal summon this. That is a normal summon. The rest of these are not normal summons. So now we go to battle phase. We should attack with this stuff. Plus we have Goganda to protect this from destruction anyway. Main phase 2. We set and pass. He's going to set them on. Millennium players are on another level. They will fight to the bitter end. They just do not give up. Punishment. All day today, by the way, I've been drawing so many monsters in this deck. It's actually kind of insane. Go to battle phase. Am I connected to a Moon Mirror Shield in any way? No. Is this an illusion? No. Okay. Yeah. Sometimes they have the illusion. They have one illusion monster in that archetype that is kind of annoying, but it is what it is. So we're going to set, pass. This is getting better and better for us. Again, things can go south very quickly. 2 Raigekis and we're out of here. The good thing is he can't activate Lightning Storm either. This is clogging the lane right now. So he can't even activate that. Okay, he's going to activate this in the Spawn Trap Card Zone. It's Earth. That he's going to activate. He's going to add Millennium Ankh. This card is good, but it doesn't summon itself. It would have been great. It would have been great out to this situation. Going to set some more monsters. Set some more stuff. Whatever. Time Tearing is great. I don't know if we're going to need it, but it's great. So I'll activate it for sure. My first time opening this all day today. I can double normal summon, but I don't have anything worth double normal summoning right now. So we'll again attack with this just in case he has some big monster. It's not. The funny thing is if I just attack with the weaker monster, I would have won already. Guess we give him one more turn. But now we're drawing 2 cards per turn. We have droplets. We have Goganda. We have punishment. We have a lot going on. Right now, it doesn't matter which monster attacks directly. We win. Like this, there's a lot of good stuff happening now. Going to set another card. We draw 2, which is insane. I don't even need to do any of this really, but what happened here? Why can't I add? Oh, I can't activate monster effects in hand. Honestly, I don't even need to do much. I don't think he can really do anything anyway. I'm going to double normal summon main phase 2 just in case he has like a mirror force of some kind. I'm just going to attack with this. I'm not even going to double normal summon. Imperm, irrelevant right now. Yeah, that's not too relevant right now. Okay, sure. That's actually not a problem. And then we win. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, I don't feel bad because it's, that deck has bullied us so many times. I really don't even feel bad. That deck has ended serious runs that we've had. We've been like in like Platinum 2, Platinum 1, and that deck has ended our runs before. So I don't feel bad whatsoever. Yeah, we're having a rough day today. Even our stun deck is like having trouble today, which is crazy. But we're going to open 2 packs, see what we get. Again, we're kind of, the point of today's episode is just to store up packs. Next episode and next season, I'm really focusing on fun. Like, especially at the beginning. Like I've said, if I get paired up against some deck that's annoying, I'm not even playing against them. Ritual Beast, at least in gold. We got 2 hollows. Hollow. What the hell is this? Card is normal summon, discard 1 card, target 1 level 4 lower monster, and grave special summon, defuse, negate its effects, rest of special synchro monsters. Nope, sorry, can't use that. Another weirdo. Galaxy Mirror Sage, Ghost Strike Museum, a little Dragon Man, 2 more supers, Adamantipator Raptite. I can use this. I do have that Earth deck or Rock deck from 3 million years ago. I could definitely use this. This is like, it needs a wind and graveyard, but it's basically a little DD Crow on legs, right? It's special summon a rock. And this one special summons a rock from the cards you excavate, which is actually kind of good. Target 1 card in your opponent's graveyard, banish it. Yeah, cool, quick effect. Another insect. This is pretty good. Again, we have an insect deck, so we pulled something for both our, from a rock deck and our insect deck. If another insect monster you control, yeah, opponent attribute 1 monster. This card can attack. Yeah, this card's pretty good. This card's pretty good. It's the Queen, Insect Queen, but they kind of like remade it, made it slightly better. So yeah, these two are both good cards. These two not so much, but these two are both good cards for strategies that we used to play. But fortunately, we get another pack. That's 4 supers in 1 pack. That was pretty good. That was pretty decent. But we get 2 packs. So again, our whole point right now, and we get a guarantee year. The whole point is just to store up. Like that's why I'm playing stun. I want quick games. I don't want to sit through long games. Okay, Sinful Spoils. We got a holo. It's going to be good when we eventually pull an amount of Ancient Warriors that's playable. That could be good. Zoa the Fiendish Beast. That's an archetypal card. I guess it summons itself. Normal summon without tributing, 2600. I guess that's not bad. We could play that in one of our like big monster decks. But again, it has to be going second because your opponent has to have a monster. If this card in your hand, you can special summon this card in defense position. Then if Max Metal Morph is not in your graveyard, you can special summon a monster from their hand. Your opponent during the main phase, set 1 Max Metal Morph trap from your deck. Or do we have a Metal Morph trap? That card's not even terrible, but I mean, yeah, I don't know if we'll even have the right stuff. Hero Blast is pretty good. Yeah. Target in your graveyard. That's not bad. You need 3 of those to really make it playable. Spirit of the Six Samurai, and then we got a holo, which is Valiant's card. It has been so long since I've just pulled a generic UR that we're just happy about. It's been such a long time. There's been so many archetypal one-of field spells that we've been pulling. It's not even this one. We just pulled back-to-back Ice Jade field spells that are bad in Ice Jade. Like it's been rough. Okay, let's check what's going on with some of these archetypes. We've got, let me see what I have going on with Ancient Warriors. I have a lot of them, but not enough of them to play. What else did we just pull? The Queen we got to add, and then the Raptite we have to add too. What is going on with Emancipators? We have pretty much everything. What are we missing? We'll click Seeker, and then we'll get everybody. We're missing Researcher, very important. We have 2 of this. Seekers we have, yeah, we have 2 Seekers. We're missing this. We have the little eggs. And then we have Dragite, Risen. We have this Signs. We have Friends, which that's for pure rock decks. So not sure how that's going to work. Let me see what else is going on here. Next, like I said, next season we'll see what happens. Fun will be prioritized. And also, some of you guys sent me submissions. To the people that sent me submissions, I am going to be playing them next episode. Probably next episode might be a submission episode because I have like a backlog of submissions, deck list submissions, so I have to definitely play some of those because I have a few of them that you guys have submitted, so I'll be playing a couple of them next episode. All right, we lost a coin flip. The hand we have is absolutely phenomenal. I wish we won this coin flip. Our opponent set a card. I mean, it's already pretty good. Like I said, this hand is sick, like really good. I don't know why I'm playing Decisive Dharma Cannon in this. I really shouldn't be. But the hand is really good, and they set 1 card, so that's already pretty good. We have Power of the Guardians, Barrier Statue. We'll start with the TTM, Time Tearing Morganite. We'll start with that. Yep, they have no response to that. We'll special summon out Kashtira Ogre. That's fine. Yep, normal summon out the Barrier Statue. Start getting stuff going right now. We'll activate the Power of the Guardians, equip it to the Barrier Statue, obviously. Go to the battle phase, attack directly. Yep, want to activate this effect for sure. Make whatever brick they have even worse. What is going on here? They are playing nothing. They aren't playing anything. And again, we get 2 more packs. Beautiful. They were playing Gladiator Beasts. Normally, do I feel bad? It depends. I'll look at their deck. If their deck is like one of those annoying Summon Appaloosa Gladiator Beast decks, then I really don't feel all that bad. Okay, this is what my opponent was playing. There's Appaloosa. What did I say? What did I say? Damn, that's nice. An SP Little Knight and Royal Rare. That's a great Royal Rare to get. Alright, 2 more Master Packs just like that. Again, this episode, all about Master Packs. This is what it was about from the beginning. The games are going to be quick no matter what. We had a couple long games here and there. But that was mostly my own fault. Armitile. I had that one game, the Rand, that I let that slip through my fingers. Amazoness, Willpower, Fluffle Cat. Lunalite. We do play a Lunalite deck. Nah, that shit's ass. Pearly, another Pearly card. Dream Mirror. Dream Mirror is a bad archetype. This is a bad one. That's a bad batch of cards right there. We'll go another one. Let's see. We get round 2. No hollows, but I would take another Golgonda. We got a potential rarity upgrade. Sometimes it does all these lights for nothing. It just lies to you. But not this time. Devouring Sarcophagus. Wrecking Panda. Fluffle Wings. Magician. Stargazer Magician. Gaga Caesar. Another Mannequin Cat. The super rare is a Voiceless Voice card that we already have. Okay, we just won the coin flip. Pretty good. Yeah, pretty good. You got Gravekeepers, the Fire Barrier statue. We're finally out of fire meta, so that's pretty good. They've obviously got an Ash Blossom. We'll see if they ash this. If I was them, I would ash this, but I don't know what they're going to do. I don't know what they're going to do. Yep, they're going to ash it. Good enough. Our hand's pretty good, though. That ash doesn't really matter. So we have Barrier Statue, Infinite, or not Infinite, Forbidden Droplets, Barrier Statue, Dogmatica Punishment. Our hand, like I said, our hand is pretty solid. Obviously, based on that, they've also drawn the Imperm. So you have Imperm and Ash. Because they're playing against us, which means they're going to draw everything ever. So yeah, they have Imperm and Ash. Absolutely absurd. They stop both our floodgates. They do have the Imperm. They do have the Imperm. They have the Ash. Now they have the Imperm. It's unreal. They had 2 hand traps that stopped both our floodgates. And now they're playing Ryzeal. Well, what can you do? I'm going to normal summon this. I don't think there's a point to do any of these effects right now. I think it's better just to steal his monster, if I can. That's the best bet. To crack down his monster. Yep, we have chaining on. They're gonna add this special summon this by sending a monster. I mean, yeah, sure. And you can add a thunder. I mean, what am I really gonna do to stop any of this right now? There's nothing I can do. Yeah, there's nothing I really can do. Yeah, so he's going to activate this effect to add. Again, there's nothing I can really do about that. I mean, I can, again, Forbidden Droplets, but I actually don't think that's even worth it. Like, what am I going to send? I'm better off stealing his monster and then using Forbidden Droplets and sending the monster and Crackdown and then negating 2 more monsters. That's the better thing, because that turns Crackdown into an out. But we'll see what we can do here. Okay, he's going to overlay into Detonator. So I'm going to have to do things here. Attach 1 monster from your graveyard as material. Is this once per chain at least? When your opponent activates a card or effect, attach 1 material, target 1 card on the field, destroy it. If a monster you control will be destroyed. So I think I'm going to start with... Damn, that sucks. Like, literally, it's just insane. He's got a double pop. You target this. He has a double pop, and I have to, like, burn resources. He can technically just detach, pop my card. And he's going to activate this. Yeah, he's going to target Crackdown, sure. We're going to chain the Dogmatica Punish because he's got another material, and none of this is once per turn. Yeah, this first effect's not once per turn, so we're going to target the Detonator with Dogmatica Punishment. Yep, he's going to chain it again. Perfect. Exactly what we wanted. I'm going to do the Barrier Statue, so we're going to activate. Yep, Forbidden Droplets. We're going to send Dogmatica Punishment to the graveyard. And now we get to negate everything. So we'll target this, negate its effects. That's negated. Pneumatic punishment. We can send, in this case, the Fossil Convoy is probably the best card to send. This is probably getting destroyed anyway. We can send Fossil Convoy. Yeah, because then we can pop there, continue the field spell. We don't get to take it because Crackdown. And Crackdown stays on the field, which is good. So his effects are negated. Barrier Statue is dead right now, but next turn it might be usable again. But I have no protection for the Barrier Statue whatsoever. I burned through all of that. Target 2 Ryziel, draw 1. Again, that kind of sucks. He negated our Commandant. Man, now he just drew this, the 7th Ascension. Oof, and he's gonna search this dude. And again, we have no more interruptions left. We're just kind of a sitting duck here. We'll see how far he can get. He's gonna reveal that. He's gonna add something. He did normal summon, so at least I know that. He's gonna add the Ice Ryziel. And this one he has not used yet, right? Because he can send something. I guess, but is that a normal summon? No, you can special summon it because he controls the Ryziel. Actually, you can just special summon the other guy now and I lose. Because you can go full combo. I have nothing. I have nothing, unfortunately. That does suck. Actually, the Imperm is the one that lost us this one. What can you do? Okay, let's open up some legacy tickets. This hasn't been our worst day ever, but it's, you know, it's been rough. 7 cards, 7 packs. I mean, we got a UR and an SR that we already have. What is this? Origami Goddess. Once per turn during your main phase, you can toss a coin. If the result is tails, and if you do, draw 1 card. Toss a coin until the result tail for every 2 heads. That is so specific. Each time, join cost double this card's attack for each heads. That's so specific. This we already have. It sucks. What else is new here? Fake Explosion. Your opponent declare monsters can be destroyed by battle. Special summon reactor. That sucks. Chrysalis card, bad. Earth Star, they could be good, but based on the fact there's a new one. Yeah, if your opponent controls a monster, or if you control a light monster, you can normal summon this card without attributing. Pretty decent stats. This card is normal summon or special summon. Special summon 1 light warrior monster from your hand. Again, we need more of these, and there's the deck. You can technically build a deck that is like level 5 warriors, and that deck's pretty decent because it has the Monster Reborn built for level 5 warriors. Like, these are all these are decent cards. The level 5 warrior cards are pretty decent, but we need to, obviously, if we're just pulling our first one, kind of in trouble. La, 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 la.